For the latest top tips, reviews and advice, please subscribe below.
Hello and welcome to Atwalls Camping and Leisure with me, Mike. Today I'm giving you guys a review on the Camper Rally Air Pro range. So it's a model that the Camper have done for numerous years and you can see why. It's one of their sort of flagship models they've done. Brilliant model, been around for a while. One of those things, if it's not broke, don't fix it. A few tweaks here and there, but in essence, really great, strong awning. Certainly one that, if you're looking for a caravan, it's one that gets recommended and recommended over and over again. Different sizes in the range, so they're all 2.5 meters deep, but then you've different widths. So it depends on what caravan size you really want to go for. You can look at different options. So they start with a nice 2 meter wide, so 200, 260, 330, and then finally a 390. So you can choose on what size you necessarily need. The one I've got with me here is the 330, sorry, just to give you an idea. They've actually altered the 390 for the 2017 season. So rather than being 3 panels, it goes to the 2 panel, which in my opinion, you probably agree, is a much better style. Just makes it more plain, simple, and you get the strong colours that you find with Camper. So on the Rally Pro range, the Pro stands for the Pro fabric. So it's a 300 denier, really nice weather shield fabric. Something they've run with for quite a long time, Camper, and then why not? It's a great, great fabric. Really nice and thick, so if you feel it, great denier, and also what you find is the colour scheme is brilliant as well. So with the sort of 260, 330 and then the 390, you've got 2 panels at the front here. So again, these can zip completely back like so you have it as a big open area. You've got a great PVC window in both of them, so you get plenty of light when you want to, but you've got your lovely classic caravan style curtains to get your privacy when you want to as well. 2 side panels each side, so again, those ones can actually zip completely out. So if you wanted to put something like an annex on there, you could do. So you've got the option of an extra annex, an inflatable one or a poled version to sleep an extra 2 people either side if you want, so potentially 4. The inner bedroom on the annex does actually come included, so it's worth bearing in mind when you are looking at the annex. You've also got PVC along the top here for these little sort of skylight windows. Adds plenty of light to the awning and makes it feel really bright and breezy inside of it. The whole Camper range works on a 1-point inflation. So you've got 1 inflation point, which is here, and then several deflation points. So it's very easy to get the whole thing up and then down again. We do numerous pitching videos here at Atwalls, so you can always go onto the website or onto the product and actually see how easy it is to go up and down. I mean, this one I've done on my own, I think it must be about 8 minutes, so it's nothing in comparison. And you can actually buy an electric pump as well, so you get a sort of a new stirrup pump, so it's again helps you go up and down. If you want the sort of more carefree life, a 12-volt sort of electric pump, the Breeze or something else, will help you get it up very simple and very easy. You've got lovely straps on the front here to give it strength, and then you can buy the additional storm straps as well just to give it a bit more beefed up. I mean, for me, the storm straps I would say probably are a must. A small expense for something that I would personally feel you do really need. But we'll have a little bit of more of a look inside and just go through a few more features that's changed for the 2017 season. So now we're inside the Rally Air Pro. First thing you can see is the glorious, big, nice, clear windows that we saw from the outside. So allowing loads of light in, but then you've also, like I said, got these sort of classic style caravan curtains to get the privacy when you want to. A new change for the 2017 season, they've actually replaced the hard plastic retainer for a nice simple button clip, which for me, I think is a big change. Small change, but makes quite a bit of difference from my opinion. You've also still got the little strap here to hold the curtain nice and close to the panel when you want to get your privacy as well. Another tweak they've made sort of near the front panel is a Velcro part down the bottom here. So what it does is designed to make the panel sit nice and close to sort of the curved flooring. You've still got the benefit of the 2016 model, like you said, you can walk in and out of the front panels without that front little lip. So it's a great little thing, again, that you can pretend to offer. You've got curtains for pretty much the whole awning, as you can see here, so you can get your privacy when you want to, but obviously the lights when you don't really want to as well. The 2 side panels, as I said, on the outside, also zip completely out, so you can have it as one big nice open area if you want to, or you can do it sort of like a little half door here, so you can enter and exit no problem at all. In this part is actually a mesh as well, so you can get circulation without having the bugs come in. One thing you can sort of see as well is these parts here. Now what these are, it's the it distributes the air from the one inflation point located down here all across the whole thing. So this is how the air is done in one point. You've got isolation taps. So the purpose of it is, say you come to pitch your awning, like I said, we do in our pitching videos, thread it on, peg the back out, pump it up, the air distributes all out, you pull it out, come inside, and once it's to full pressure, isolate it all off. Now the joys of that, it means each beam is then individual. So if you did, for God forbid, have a leak for any reason, it's just segregated to that one section. So you can quite happily leave the whole awning up, unzip that one individual section, take it out, repair it like a bike tyre. So there's an inner bladder, literally unzip that, put a patch on it, stick it back in, inflate it up, or alternatively, if you have to, replace that part. And stockists like ourselves, as well as campers, stock that in general. So you should be able to get that no problem at all. One thing you can, like I said, always more than happily do is think about the optional extras that you can get with any camper awning. So certainly the Pro awnings come riddled with loads of features. My favourite of which is the ability to put lighting inside the awning. So you've got 2 Velcro tabs just there, as well as 2 more there and 2 above here. So camper do a really great light called a Sabre. So you can buy like a Sabre starter kit and then add-ons. So it's a light to sort of go flat in there, give you plenty of light as well, and you can use a remote control to control it. And you can actually alter the lighting. So one, 2 lights can actually run off one remote and one plug. And there is actually an option for a 12 volt, but there's more about that in our basically explanatory video about the Sabre Lynx system. Other features to consider, like I said, on the outside is annexes, which can be put on either side, a poled and also an inflatable model. Now, they come with an inner bedroom supply, so you can actually sleep 2 people if you want to, or buy a second one, whack it on the other side and sleep an extra 2 again. One thing, again, which I think it's a great new thing for the 2017 season, is they put a second zip on the front panel. Now, the purpose of that is a second zip just here, just behind the front panel, to be honest, and that is so you can actually zip a mesh door on there. The purpose of it is you zip the mesh part in. It now means you can zip the main panel at the top, back, and a little bit, and have it sort of like a veranda. So it sort of folds down, and means you've still got mesh there, so you can have a good circulation of air without having sort of bugs, bees, and little critters sort of coming in. So it's a great addition for the 2017 season. Unfortunately, those who bought 2016 or previous years can't use that because the zip is designed just, like I said, the second zip, not actually the main zip in the awning itself. But, yeah, again, great little feature. Other things you can look at, things as like skyline, almost like a roof liner that goes in the top here. So it toggles in, helps with condensation. You can hide sort of the top part and makes it look a lot prettier. Still optional extra sort of like rear back poles to push it against your vehicle to, yeah, again, just stop the draft coming down. But one thing Camper have actually managed to do this year is come up with their own design, and it's basically a sucker which screws on. So it's something you can use in years gone by, and in your awnings, if you've had previous ones, or the new ones actually come with small holes positioning this part which goes against the fabric, against your sort of your caravan, and that actually has a little sucker system. So what you do is put it against there, screw it on, and the joys of that, it means actually what happens, it sits. You've got various points, 1, 2, 3, 4 on this model. If you've got an older awning which hasn't got them, you can buy a hole puncher, especially designed from Camper, which will punch the holes, and you can buy these little things in about a pack of 8. So there's a really good thing called limpets. Limpets, so remember that, brilliant little thing. And so with the brand new 2017 models. They've actually changed the pump for the 2017 model as well. So what you now have, rather than that sort of dual action hand pump, it's what is one of their best pumps they do, which is a downdraft. So it's a pump which is literally only as you go down, it pumps, so it saves the back. You can buy an electric pump. They do options like the Breeze, which obviously pumps in the front, cigarette lighter, digitally set what you want it to go up to, and it'll blow it up yourself. But really positive model, and all those features I've mentioned there will go on any of the 260, 330 or 390 models. But in essence, really good, strong model here from Camper. Definitely worth a look, and it's something we normally have up in our indoor showroom at Atwells. So if you do have any more questions or queries about this particular product, feel free to comment below or contact us directly. But in essence, that is the Camper Rally Air Pro range.